Hey guys, welcome to Gaming and Console Tech. I am Ash, and I've been on a roll, essentially, finding cheap games. How? I don't know, just don't even ask, I have no idea. But I have, and I'm going to show you what I got, because, yeah, there's a lot. Bearing in mind that one of these was a brand new pop thing as well, so bear with me. There's a reason I got a pop, but we'll see. And let me know if the audio is good, because I'm actually using a completely different microphone to what I was using, because I was actually using the microphone on my camera, which is shite. So yeah, I'm using this. So tell me if the audio is better. Anyway, moving on. We'll move to the pop, because the pop is my favourite. Pop is my favourite. Can you tell why it's my favourite? So many people on here are gonna just know why it's my favourite. Now, there is two versions of this pop. There is this one with the Chaos Emerald, and there's also one with the ring. And then there's a Shadow and Eggman as well. Now, I do plan on getting those ones, but this one is the one that I went for with the Chaos Emerald. You can actually see his Chaos Emerald in there. I do like that. It's actually quite cool. But I've actually got a deal with my wife, because she wants the Harry Potter ones, which I think there's more of, I believe, than the Sonic ones. So, well, as of the moment anyway, that could change. But she is going to look for these ones for me, and I'm going to look for the Harry Potter ones for her. Hopefully Valentine's Day will be one of those, so we'll see what happens. Yeah, but I do like that one with the Chaos Emerald. So we've got that one, pop that back over there. Now, I've actually picked up a DS game. Now, DS games here in the UK are still going for stupid money, as far as I'm concerned. I don't know why. They should be cheaper than they are, but they're not. But every so often you come across a little bit of a bargain, And the one in question is Ridge Racer for the DS, which was actually a launch title. It was, and I didn't get it when it launched. And that cost me £1, total of $4.99, so yeah, I'll be playing that soon enough. But honestly, actually that one is apparently a port of the PS1 version. So I'm kind of looking forward to playing that a little bit, but we'll see how it stands up, because using your D-pad in that to drift around corners, I can't see it ending good. I just can't. Moving on, PS3 stuff. Now, again, I've been finding PS3 stuff for next to nothing, and I have no idea why, how, what, who, where. All these are from CEX, so I ended up checking the discs as well, because if you remember a previous video, they sold me some UMDs which were cracked, buckled and snapped, which I was pissed off about, and I was not a happy bunny. I went back in there with some of them as well before I found out that I could glue the cases together. So I've started gluing the cases together myself with some glue that's specifically for plastic. So yeah, there's them. So PS3 stuff. Number one, we have Turning Point Fall of Liberty, which I don't really know that much about. I'm still yet to look up a review for it, see what it's like. But what I do know is it's some kind of shooter, which most games are in this generation. What else is there to say? There's more shooters in this generation than there is any other title. I think racing games comes a close second because of Need for Speed, but you know, there's that. That one cost me 75p. I wasn't complaining at all. Now this one I've been after for a while. MotorStorm Pacific Rift. Now, I want all these games. I have the PSP version of it, which is a really good game, considering that it was a PS3 game first, and they managed to literally make it feel like that PS3 title, so it was awesome. But there is 3 on the PS3. There is the first one, there is Pacific Rift, and then there is Apocalypse, which was the last one they released. And yeah, honestly, pretty pleased I got that for $350, which, yeah, I've seen it for more than that. I've seen it closer to a $5. Next one is a game, again, I've not heard much of. I know it's a first-person shooter because I've seen a review of it in the past, which is, yeah, that. and that is Time Shift. Now, I am going to plan on playing this. I've seen a review on it which states it's not the best FPS on the planet, but we'll see what happens. Again, every game, first person shooter, why? Now this is a game I actually have for the PS2, but I wanted the next gen version of it. It came out on the PS2, Xbox 360, PS3, and PC. I don't know about the PC version. Do I look like a PC gamer? Would I have all them if I did? No. Anyway, just cause I have the second one and I refuse to play it until I've completed this one. Why didn't I complete it on the PS2? There's a damn good reason for that. And that is because halfway through, my disc for some reason just stopped working. So yeah, I needed to rebuy it anyway. But the point is, tried completing it and it ruined my day. So yeah, there's that. So that's just cause. Got that for £1, which wasn't too bad. Time Shift was 75p, which yeah, you can see where I'm going with the bargain bin stuff. Also, this one was a damn steal, honestly. I didn't actually realise this one was up there until my wife pointed it out, which is Dead or Alive 4. There's nothing else to say. Look, it's a £1. You know what Dead or Alive is. I don't need to explain that to you. And I love the series, so I bought it for £1. I'm not going to complain at all. The next two, I have never played. And to a last gen gamer, that would be a complete travesty. Because these games were basically made by a little company with the initials EA. Yeah, them. The ones that have just ruined gaming, pretty much. Yeah. Also, they were done by BioWare. And obviously we all know where BioWare comes into the equation, Mass Effect. They also made a Sonic title for the DS, which was Sonic Chronicles Dark Brotherhood, I think. It was an RPG. A Sonic RPG. It was terrible. It was horrible in every manner of the word. But the two games in question is Dragon Age Origins and Dragon Age 2. I didn't play these back in the day. I didn't get a chance, so there was them. So I bought them for £1.50 and £2. It's wonderful stuff, great stuff. Now, this is a game that I've not really come across because it was basically taunted as a Gears of War ripoff, which I can see it. It's a cover-based shooter, and that is Quantum Theory. It does appeal to me quite a bit because I did like Gears of War, but I've also been told that it was horrible to control and play, and the story wasn't that good either. But we'll give it a bash, see what that comes across. But that was £1, so I couldn't pass that up. And like I say, a lot of these I've never even heard of properly. I've never really played them because I kind of missed last generation where games were concerned. I don't know, I just kind of kept to my niche of games, which was kind of like platforming Sonic games and racing games like Gran Turismo and Forza. I kind of kept to that kind of thing. So yeah, wasn't too impressed, but you know, I lived with it, you know, got there. The next two, I actually need the third one of, which actually only came out not so long back, to be fair, on the Xbox 360 and PS3. And the games in question, Lost Planet and Lost Planet 2. Now, when these got announced, I actually heard about the first one. Had no idea it got a sequel until the third one came out. And I realised that obviously they can't just make a 3 without a 2. So I kind of like looked back on it and looked up a review, and they look pretty good. So I'm going to give them a bash, honestly. I'm going to give them a good going over, but they're actually made by Capcom, so they can't be that bad, can they? Well, this is a company that came out with Mega Man and Devil May Cry and stuff. You know, maybe, I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, those ones, 50p and £1. See, this is getting ridiculous. See, this is why I look about before I buy games. I'm not paying through the nose for them. guess you could say I'm cheap. Very, very, very cheap. The next one was a damn steal. Now, if you remember back in the day of my older videos, I unboxed a Xbox One in white, which was the Sunset Overdrive game. For that, because it was that edition. It came in white and I unboxed it. And I was very pissed off when I opened the box with it being the Sunset Overdrive one, because it was a DLC code. It was downloadable content for Sunset Overdrive, and I don't like DLC. It's that simple, I just don't. It's a simple scenario. If you buy a game, you expect to get a full game or a physical copy of a game. I prefer to be able to hold my product opposed to point to a screen and go, yeah, it's downloaded there. I don't see the point, it's just me. But the game in question, like I said, is Sunset Overdrive. Finally got it, and I've just got to throw this in here as well. I love the design of the disc. It is made to look like a vinyl, an old record player vinyl, and it looks awesome. And honestly, $3.99. There's no getting around it. $3.99. I was not going to pass that up, so I bought that from Game for $3.99. For you guys in the US, Game is basically our GameStop. Basically, every so often you'll find something good. Most of the time, it's fairly overpriced. Especially when it comes to Nintendo stuff. Nintendo really do take the mickey when it comes to that kind of scenario. So yeah, there's that. And that was $3.99. So yeah, that's everything pretty much. Quick pickups video, and just to show you what you can get if you're on some kind of massive budget, which I was. And all that is just cheap as out, honestly. It's one of those things. Anyway guys, comment below with any of the games that you think I should try out first, because I'm not going to get around to them now. I'm still playing Final Fantasy 13 for my PS3. Wind Waker for the Wii U, I've got that on the go, which I've got too many. And I'm doing videos as well, and editing, and there's a podcast, and a group, and stuff like that. Too much stuff. Anyway, like I said, tell me which one you'd consider playing out of all those, and throw me a comment below. In the meantime guys, like, comment, subscribe, and in the meantime guys, happy retro gaming.